everybody have a good. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Blue Hens will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get ahead of 15. That's when the offense will take over. So LSU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Got a quarterback here coming off. Sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
To get him down, that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. He makes the stop after a huge play. Wins the ball to the 35. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a 1st down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Headed for the end zone. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. Excellent run.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the 1st down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. First play taken a deep shot. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Blue Hens have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
But it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Ball handed off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the point after is good.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On 1st down, it's play action. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
He's found some room at the 45.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. That roughing the passer gives the offense a 1st down. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Makes a quick grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Punt team ready to boot it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going in 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Roche. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Blue Hens will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a 1st down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Punga. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. They're already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running with purpose. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense comes out to start this drive. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To dart to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powering through. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. The 30. Crosses Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Blue Hens will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. What a catch! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A quick throw to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Quick throw over the middle. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He goes down. They'll have a chance here now, just before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. And here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Into the
Where the hell is my dad? Psych. If you're still around, I didn't smoke before I started.
Going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. The running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Roche. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number. And when will this QB get the hook?
And he's saved. Good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always